the basis of all independence.
Hello, this is Dr. V's Revolution Will Not Be Pesticides, and here I am in the garden, and what I just spat out of my mouth is coconut oil. So, you're probably wondering, why am I swishing around coconut oil in my mouth? Well, there's a couple of reasons. Coconut oil, I've heard and I've read from many that there are certain very beneficial properties in the coconut oil itself that is very good for getting rid of the bacteria in your mouth that causes plaque and or cavities. So I've actually had a friend of mine, actually my sister-in-law, who had a cousin or somebody, some relative of hers, who actually would swish around coconut oil for 15 to 20 minutes every day, and she had a cavity, and then the cavity disappeared. Okay, so I started doing this in about I think it was back in May. So that's what, 4 months ago? No, that's 5 months ago. I started doing this about 5 months ago, and I've done it every day except for one day. I've been swishing around the coconut oil in my mouth. And they say it's supposed to make your teeth whiter. They say it's supposed to make your teeth stronger. It's supposed to get rid of all the holes and, and make it, stronger in every kind of way. Now, I used to never really take care of my teeth when I was growing up. All right, so like in my teen years, I used to eat a lot of junk food, and then that was really, really bad for my teeth. And so I ended up having to get 2 dental implants in the back of my mouth there, right? One on this side and then one on this side, because my teeth had collapsed. Well, I had a third tooth that was that actually started to collapse, but before it actually did completely collapse, I started drinking or taking the coconut oil and swishing it around in my mouth. Now, 10 years ago, when I had my 2 other teeth collapse, this new one, this third tooth, was actually supposed to collapse along with them. But then I started taking care of my teeth. Right now, the third tooth that was supposed to collapse, it was actually in a lot better shape than the other 2 that I had to end up taking out. The third tooth, what I ended up doing with that one, I started flossing, I started brushing my teeth every day and doing all those kinds of things. But then as of earlier this year, right before I started taking the coconut oil, half of the tooth broke off. Okay, so the tooth is really just only on one side now. This tooth right here is only on one side. The other half is not there. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Now, when that happened with the other teeth, the other teeth only lasted maybe a few weeks before the whole entire thing collapsed with it. This one has been, the one side of it collapsed, but the whole thing is actually staying in place ever since I started doing the coconut oil. So I'm thinking that might have something to do with the fact that the whole entire thing hasn't collapsed yet. All right. So I religiously now just take the coconut oil and put it in my mouth every morning before I eat or drink anything. They also say, and some of these things haven't really actually been proven, but these are old remedies that you find in India and things like that, coming out of the East, ancient remedies. But they also say that taking the coconut oil and swishing around in your mouth on an empty stomach before you eat anything in the morning actually relieves toxins out of your stomach or out of your blood and things like that. But they say these things actually haven't been proven. But anyways, they say most things haven't been proven if it's not part of the pharmaceuticals company's agenda. But anyways, I just want to let you guys know about that. Coconut oil, you can buy a little jar of it. In fact, a friend of mine by the name of Danielle Hodge, she sells coconut oil. You should probably check her out. Whenever I get the link and all that stuff, I'll put her page and her information on there so you guys can get it from her. Her stuff comes straight from Guyana, South America, straight natural. But yeah, nevertheless, remember guys, the revolution will not be pesticides. Peace.
Land is the basis of all independence.